Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Heroes of Might and Magic 3.
3DO.
You've played Heroes 3 so many times you can fix the sounds yourself, clearly. So, you guys might have heard of this game before. It's pretty popular. I see a lot of people streaming it on Twitch, but not the right one. It's weird. Anyway, as with all games, we start with the tutorial. And we really need this, this is the hardest map in the entire game. I mean, if we can't get this map down, we're screwed. We're just absolutely screwed. I don't know what that is, Naval. That's not a Heroes of Might and Magic game. These games in 2019. Hey, Destin. Welcome to the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 tutorial. Whether you're new to the Hero series or a seasoned veteran, you've come to the right place. Click the check button when you are ready to begin. Alright, hold on, I need a minute. Alright, we're ready. If you have not done so already, you should print out the Heroes 3 tutorial document located in the folder where you installed Heroes of Might and Magic 3. You can view and print the document by selecting it from your Windows Start menu. Alright, hold on. Gotta go print that. Alright, it's in the folder where we installed Heroes of Might and Magic 3. I mean, already, a huge difference between this game and the other Heroes games we've played so far. This one gave us a tutorial that actually told us to do something. Right off the bat, that is... We're going well here. Here's the Might and Magic 3 complete. And they said it's just in that folder. Alright, we gotta view that. We need to follow the tutorial. We need to get it done. Maybe it's in the README. I mean, I don't see the tutorial. Oh, I think they lied to us, guys. I'm not seeing it. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Is that it? Alright, I've got a manual. I don't know if this is the right manual, though. Yeah, it actually tells you what everything does. How about that? Tells you all the heroes, too. Cool. This would be a lot funnier if there was music. Oh, there it is! Ladies and gentlemen, we have it. The tutorial! Welcome to the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 tutorial. This tutorial is a great place to start not only for players new to the Heroes series, but for seasoned veterans to get a taste of what's new to Heroes 3. This tutorial is designed as a read-along, so for best results, you should print this document before beginning, and follow the instructions as you play. In moments, you will be learning the ins and outs of Heroes 3. Look at that, guys. We actually found it. Actually have it. I knew I had it somewhere. I just had to find it. This is it! First, launch the game. We did that. Week 1, Day 1. What you will see first is the adventure screen. This is where you will spend a great deal of time while playing Heroes 3. The main window provides you with a close view around your heroes and cities, while the world map, located in the upper right corner of the screen, shows you a small view of the entire world. Notice that most of the world is black. That is, because until you send a hero to explore an area, you won't know what is there. Don't worry about any of the other buttons below the world map. These will be described in greater detail later. Your first hero, Lord Hart, should already be selected. He's sitting on his horse, waiting for instructions. Definitely not a traitor. The first thing we'll want him to do is visit the town, so place your mouse cursor over the entrance of the town between the two flagpoles. Notice how the horse icon rears up on its hind legs. This means that by traveling to that location, your hero will interact with whatever is there. Also, the name and a short description of the location appears in the rollover bar at the bottom of the screen. The rollover bar appears on nearly every screen in Heroes 3 and gives useful, context-sensitive information. When you click on a location, a set of green arrows shows the path your hero will take to reach the large green X. It is this X that marks your hero's destination. Click again on the same location and your hero will move to the castle. A fast way to move is to simply double-click on an intended destination. The first click selects the path, the second click sends the hero. When the hero arrives at the entrance to the town view will change to the town screen. Okay, so here's our hero. And we go here. Oh, there it is! The horse is on his hind legs! We click once! Look at the arrows! It's the X! Click again! Oh my god, we did it! We actually did it! Guys, we got it! Mom, get the camera! Town screen. This is the town screen for the castle town type. There are 8 different town types in Heroes 3, each with its own unique creatures and buildings. Most of this screen is taken... See, hold on, guys. It says it. There are only 8 different town types in Heroes 3. If there are more than 8 town types, it can't be Heroes 3. That proves it! Ladies and gentlemen, undeniable proof. Undeniable proof. That if there are more than 8 town types, then you must be playing a fake version of Heroes 3. Clearly. Conflux is a fake town. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Anyway, most of this screen is taken up by the town view. Any structures or upgrades you build in this town will appear here. As you can see, several structures have already been constructed. Specific information about the town is displayed in the bottom left corner of the screen, including town income per day and troop production per week. To the right of the town info are 2 rows of boxes. The top row is for any troops that are currently in the town's garrison. The bottom row is for any troops currently visiting a town with a hero. The first thing you will want to do is build a fort. To do so, click on the larger of the 2 buildings on the left side of the town view, the town hall, to enter the hall screen. Okay, so we need to go to the larger of the 2 buildings. That one. Boom! The Hall screen is where you make all your construction decisions. Any building you can currently build is shown with its name in a green bar. Any building that you cannot build but can be built later is shown with its name in a red bar. If a building has been disabled or can never be built, its name will appear in a gray bar. Once you have completely built or upgraded a structure as high as it will go, its name will be displayed in gold. Click on the picture of the fort. You will be shown a description of what the fort does, as well as what resources are required to build it. Click on the Build button in the lower left-hand corner of the pop-up window, and the fort will be constructed. Fort? The fort provides your town with defensive walls. All prerequisites for this building have been met! Let's do it! Yeah! Whoa! Okay, so... Hey, I mean, unlike the other Heroes games, this one actually gives you a tutorial. Like, this is useful. Click on the picture of the fort. You will be shown a description of what the fort does, as well as what resources are required to build it. Click on the Build button in the lower... Oh, sorry, we did that. Now that you have a fort, click on it to view the castle window. This window shows you information about all 7 units that can be constructed by this town. Any troop-producing structures, usually referred to as creature generators, that are already constructed will show a number of available units. Currently the guardhouse, archer's tower, and barracks show units available. The other structures have not been built yet. Click the Exit button, lower right, to return to the town screen. Oh, there you go. There you go. Those 3 give us stuff. Look, they're moving! And that's all. And and invited heroes on. Alright. I'll explain that later. The round tower on the right side of the screen is your Mage Guild. It is here that heroes go to learn the spells that they will cast while adventuring. Click on the Mage Guild, then choose to buy a spellbook. Since Lord Hard is a knight, he does not begin with a spellbook. All heroes must have a spellbook before they can learn or cast spells. Once you agree to purchase a spellbook, you are shown the Mage Guild screen. Each of the spells the Mage Guild offers is listed on scrolls on the various shelves in the guild. Left or right clicking on any spell scroll will show you a description of that spell. When you are ready to leave, click on the Exit button, lower right. So it's this building, we buy him a spellbook, and we look at all the spells. And we find that we don't have the most OP spell in the game, Summon Boat. However, we do have Scuttleboat, so, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Your hero starts with troops, but it's really just a token force, so you should buy any available troops and add them to his army. Along the hill at the back of your town are 3 towers. Click on the large central tower. The Recruit Pikeman window is displayed. Using the scroll bar, you can select how many troops you wish to purchase, and the total cost is calculated to the right. However, the fastest way to buy troops is to use the Maximum button, the 4 up arrows at the bottom of the pop-up window, which will eventually, automatically, calculate the maximum number of troops available that you can currently afford. Click the Maximum button, then click the Recruit button, bottom center. Notice how there are now pikemen in the garrison row of your town. The other 2 towers will allow you to purchase swordsmen and archers. Use the Maximum button and recruit these troops as well. Alright, middle tower, Maximum, recruit. Oh my god, guys, they're in the garrison! And then do that for the other, for the other 2 as well. Sorry, I'll stay there for the music, but let's see what you guys are saying. Imagine if a pirate could navigate in a swamp. Yeah, man. Is this preparation for the Heroes 4 campaign story? Yeah, man. He bought a spellbook! Hey, Kexboy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Educational Heroes 3. We're doing the tutorial the right way. I have a weird feeling that this is the best tutorial ever made. And Rams will rise as an AI-wrecking madman. Can you go slow? It's Uncle Jonathan, you should have printed it out and followed along. Now, I didn't print it out because I want to save paper, save the trees. Hashtag word up. But, we gotta... you can follow along online. And at any time, you can look up the VOD and pause it as we go along. Just wait until I upload this to YouTube. People are going to be so happy. Now that you've purchased troops, you will want to move them into your army. To do so, click on the unit you wish to move, then click on an empty slot in the hero's army, bottom row. You can also move troops together or rearrange them within an army. Excuse me. For example, if you click on the newly purchased pikemen, then on the pikemen that Lord Hart already had, they will combine their numbers into a single, larger stack. Now click on the newly purchased swordsman, then on the pikemen in your hero's army. Notice that since they are not the same troops, rather than combining, they switched places. Experiment with moving troops around, but when you are done, make sure that all the troops are in Lord Heart's army. Then exit the town screen by clicking on the exit button, bottom right. Alright. So pikemen. Oh my god! They combined! And they swapped places! Wow, this is how it's done, ladies and gents. Just to the east of your castle is a sawmill. Of your castle town is a sawmill. Click once on the sawmill's entrance, then again to start your hero moving. When you arrive, your hero will automatically claim the sawmill's production for your faction by placing a red flag, your faction's color, on the sawmill, and you will receive a message telling you the sawmill's production. As you will discover, many objects in Heroes 3 may be flagged. Ooh. We did it! We get 2 wood per day! Yeah! Also notice that while your hero moved toward the sawmill, some of the dark shroud covering the map was revealed. Just to the southeast of the sawmill is an ore pit. Wood and ore are the basic resources needed for building nearly any town structure, so these should be the first resources you seek out early in the game. See that, guys? Always go wood and ore. Go claim the ore pit now! I did it! Yes! You know, those 2 stumps look pretty cool. Who would have chopped down trees and left the stumps in like that? What a Dumbo. Excellent. You now have secured wood and ore for your faction. Now just to the west is a treasure chest. Double click on it to move Lord Heart there. You will automatically pick it up when he arrives. Sometimes you will find that treasure chests contain some sort of magical artifact. Most times though, they will contain gold, and you will be given a choice of either keeping the gold or distributing it to the peasants in exchange for experience points. Choose the experience this time, because it should be enough for your hero to gain a level. So that's how you do it. You choose experience to gain a level. Oh my god, Earth Magic level 2! What a call! Guys, the tutorial knows all. It really does. Is this how you learn to become better than Dave? Yes, absolutely. Hard to believe all this is possible thanks to advanced technology. Why is the road disconnected? I don't know. Hey Peter, welcome back. Yep, you came back just in time. This tutorial is as detailed as the stuff I'm learning in college. Yeah, man. Hold on, it'll tell us what to do. Congratulations, Lord Heart now has enough experience to reach 2nd level. 2 things happen when a hero gains a level. First, he gains +1 to one of his primary skills. Attack, defense, power, or knowledge. Second, he is offered 2 choices of secondary skill that you must decide with which you wish the hero to learn. The choices will either be a skill the hero does not have, or an improvement to a skill that he does have. Right-clicking on a skill will display its description, so take a look at both, and pick whichever one you like. Okay, this is... Alright, this is... So he got an attack skill +1. Definitely got that. Advanced Estates. With Estates, a hero contributes 250 gold per day to your cause. Basic Earth Magic allows your hero to cast Earth spells at reduced cost. Well, fuck that. We're a knight. We're going Advanced Estates. Here comes the money. Thank you, tutorial. You've taught me. Well, that was enough for one day. Don't you agree? Located at the bottom of the button row, just below the world map, is a button with a picture of an hourglass. Click on that button to end the current turn. Your opponents will then take their turns, and a new day will begin. Yeah, I mean, you know what? They're right. Clearly, we have done enough on this turn. So, we're just going to end our turn. There's definitely no reason to keep moving. We can't do that. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. I mean, these stumps are haunted. Why would anyone ever go in between them and start digging? Nope, we don't want to do that. We want to end our turn. And here we go. Now we have to wait for the next day to start, so we have to wait a good 6 hours for it to be midnight. You know? Week 1, Day 2. The first thing you'll want to do today is to build up your town. So move your hero back to the castle. Once inside, click on the town hall and build a griffin tower. Oh. We've been doing it wrong all along. I never build griffins. Recruit the available griffins and add them to Lord Hart's army the same way you did for the other troops, then exit the town screen. Okay, we got this. Griffin Tower. Maximum. Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, boom, pow. Once back out on the adventure map, you should probably do a little more exploring, so have your hero follow the road east past the sawmill and ore pit. You will soon see a waterfall with a stone face next to it. This is a Fountain of Youth, so be sure to pay it a visit. The Fountain of Youth is just one of many locations that will boost your army's luck or morale, or give you a movement bonus for the rest of the day or week. These objects do not get flagged like mines, and may be used by anyone. Morale and luck effects typically last until your next battle, so visiting one of these sites multiple times does nothing until the current effects wear off. Okay, we're gonna follow the road. Follow the road. Oh, there's the fountain! Yeah! Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Okay, you didn't say go underground. And your turn. Okay. Go to the town to build. Yeah, man. Week 1, Day 3. You don't always have to march a hero into a town to view the town screen. Scroll the screen so that you can see the castle town. To scroll the screen, simply move the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen, and the map will scroll until you move the cursor away from the screen's edge. Then hold your mouse over the castle above the town's entrance. Notice how the cursor changes into a small castle icon. Click once on the castle town to select it and center it on your view, and click on it again to view the town screen. You know, it's a shame the other games never had that much detail. Would have made our lives a lot easier. We move too much. Use the town hall to build a blacksmith. Blacksmiths provide heroes with war machines. First aid tents heal the wounded during combat. Ammo carts provide unlimited ammunition to your ranged troops, and ballistas will assist your army in attack and defense. The castle town builds ballistas. Since there is no hero in town, there is no need to buy a ballista, so exit the town screen and we'll go back to our hero. Just below the minimap, you will see a portrait of your hero, Lord Hart. Click on the portrait to select him as the active hero and center him on your display. Continue to follow the road to the east. You will eventually see a griffin tower that bears a striking resemblance to the one you just built in your castle town. And it should. Every week it has troops to recruit, just like the one in your castle town. Visit the griffin tower and purchase any griffins that are available. They will be automatically added to your army. Okay, we got this. Notice how the Griffin Tower is now flagged with your color. Every creature generator that can be built in a town can also be found as a standalone building. By flagging a creature generator, you add a portion of its production to every similar generator you own in a town, increasing the number of those creatures that are available in those towns at the beginning of each week. Having purchased the griffins, head back to the road and follow it to the southeast through the mountain pass. The large skull-shaped rock up ahead is a subterranean gate. Enter it to see one of the entirely new features of Heroes 3, the Underworld! Oh my god! This is uncharted territory! Literally! Hey Shofu, welcome to the stream. Imagine opening a PDF in Microsoft Edge. It just opened itself. I didn't open it in Microsoft Edge. Hey Gorman, welcome to the stream. No, you're a loyal viewer, not a mod. Is there a tutorial to the HOM 3 tutorial? Yeah, you're supposed to follow along. It says it right off the bat. Oh my god. See, they're right. This is revolutionary. This is great. I don't have to explain any of the changes between this game and the ones that came before it. Like I did for 2 to 1. Like, this is fantastic. This is how you do a tutorial. The world under the world. Yeah, man. This is the Underworld, an entire subterranean level which behaves exactly like the surface level above. In any scenario which contains 2 levels, you may switch between them, using the Surface/Underworld View button on the right-hand side of the screen. It is the top right button located just below the minimap. Travel between the surface and the underworld levels is typically accomplished by subterranean gate, although you will undoubtedly discover other means of travel as you play the game. To the west of your current position is an artifact, the Greater Knoll's Flail. It will provide you with a combat bonus, so go pick it up. Don't worry that it's guarded, this should be an easy fight. Oh. 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 Uh-oh! As you approach, you notice several gnolls guarding this item. Do you wish to fight them? Hint, say yes. You should win this fight easily. Two has the same feature, just wasn't mentioned in the tutorial level. Nah, man. Back in the day, they taught you the basics, and you learned it as you went. Now, they just hold your hand the entire game. You're right. Because it's all basic. Uh-oh. I know, right? Why is there no music? What the hell? Several stupid games. It's a pack. You're right. Wait, hold on. See, it doesn't say what it's guarded by, so you're good. Combat screen. This is the combat screen. Your hero and his army are lined up along the left side of the screen. In any combat, this is the attacker. They have no grid. This is the attacker side of the screen. Defenders line up along the right side of the screen. Combat is detailed more fully in the manual, page 40. That's the page after 39! But since this is a simple fight, we'll just go over the basics. Combat is handled in turns. The order in which creatures act is based on their speed. Since your griffins are the fastest unit on this battlefield, they get to act first, and to show this they are highlighted by a yellow outline. The shaded area around your griffins indicates how far they can move in a single turn. Move the mouse around the battlefield and watch how the cursor changes. When the mouse is within the shadow of the griffins, it becomes a fly icon, or a walk icon for non-flying troops, showing that you can move here. Click as close to your enemy as the movement shadow allows. If your griffins or any of your units receive good morale, it means that they may immediately attack again. If this is the case, you move them closer to your enemy. The goal here is to close the distance between your troops so that you may attack them. Whenever units are adjacent to each other, they may attack. If you hold the mouse over the border between axes, where you and your enemy stand, or where you will be standing at the end of your move, the enemy unit will be highlighted in blue, and the mouse cursor will become a sword icon. The direction the sword points indicates the direction that you will attack from. That's bullshit. When it becomes the archer's turn, don't move them. Instead, place the cursor over one of your enemies and click. Units with missile weapons do not have to be adjacent to an enemy to attack. In fact, you cannot make a ranged attack if an enemy unit is standing next to you. Continue moving, attacking, and shooting until all the gnolls are dead. You will have won your first victory. Oh my god! Guys! It's the Underworld theme, but this is going to be our first victory ever in Heroes 3! Can you believe it? Ever! Oh my god! We did it! Dun 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 dun. After each combat, you will be shown the combat results window. This window breaks down the losses to each side, and any experience your hero has gained if you were victorious. Click the check button to close this window. You will then be shown the artifact you just won from the gnolls. It will be automatically added to your hero's inventory and equipped on the hero as space permits. For more information on equipment, see page 31 in the manual. On the artifact pop-up window, you may right-click on the picture of the artifact to view information about it. If your hero has gained enough experience to gain a level, you will then be shown the gain a level window, which is identical to the one you saw when you received experience from the treasure chest on day 1. So, with the full day that today has been, you should now end your turn. I'm glad this tutorial is telling us not to use up all of our movement in one go. You know, it's great. It's just saying end the turn, even with movement left. This is fantastic. Week 1, day 4. Let's go back a moment and take a look at your castle town. Since you're underground, the fastest way to get there is to use the town portrait button on the right side of the screen, the same way you use the hero portrait button to select your hero. Single-clicking on the town button will center your view on the town. Double-clicking will open the town screen. Do that now! All units in Heroes 3 may be upgraded, but to do so you will need to upgrade the buildings that produce those units. Use the Town Hall to build a guardhouse upgrade. Once the upgrade builds, click on the Tavern building located next to the Town Hall. That's a typo. The Tavern is where you recruit new heroes. At any time there will be 2 heroes available to hire. In this case, 2 cleric heroes are available. Right-click and hold on a hero's portrait to display information about that hero. Look at both and hire whichever one you want by clicking on the Recruit button. The hero will appear in the Visiting Hero row on the town screen. So, a guardhouse upgrade. Alright, so we have Ryan and all of that. And Adela and all of that. Interesting. Alright guys, take your choice. Do we want Ryan or Adela? Invite Sir Mulligan. Adela? Okay. They're both clerics. They are both clerics. We'll go with Adela. Neither. I'm learning so much at the moment. I know, right? Click on the cleric's portrait, then click on the box just above him. Notice how the hero and all troops under his command move into the garrison row. Every town may have a garrison hero, and if the town is attacked, that hero will defend from within any fortifications that are present. Also, by moving a hero into the garrison, you allow another hero to be hired or to enter the town. Move your hero back out of the garrison by clicking on his portrait, then clicking on the box directly below him. But we got Adela. She's a girl. Sexist guide. Again, the whole army will move to the Visiting Hero row. Since you built an upgraded guardhouse, sorry, we gotta do that. Hold on. Wow. Since you built an upgraded guardhouse, it would be a good idea to upgrade your cleric's pikemen. Double-click on the pikemen to bring up their info screen, then click on the Upgrade Unit button. You will be shown how much it will cost to upgrade your troops. Click OK to accept the upgrade, and all your pikemen will be upgraded to halberdiers. What? What? Oh my god, they're halberdiers! Look at real pikemen! Real halberdiers! Could you go back to take 2? This is a little complicated, clearly. Not forgetting about Lord Hart, exit the town screen and notice that your cleric's portrait has been added to the portrait row on the right side of the screen. Oh, I just noticed that. Adela is on the right-hand side of the screen. Just above the End Turn button is the Next Hero button. Each time you click this button, your view will change to the next hero with remaining movement points in order of how they appear in the portrait window. Click until the view is on your knight. Move your knight to the sign up ahead and follow the instructions there. Once you have flagged all 4 mines, continue down the passage to the southwest as far as your hero can move. If you try moving farther than your hero has movement points to reach in the current turn, the movement arrows and destination X will be colored red instead of green. Red arrows show the path that the hero will take, but indicate movement that will take place on the next or subsequent turns. Since you're out of movement for this turn, end the turn now. So I guess there's only 2 different types of colors for your arrows, green and red, not different shades of each. Amazing concept. Messages can also be placed on signs. Ahead you will see 4 other types of mines. Flag them all, then continue southwest. We must do what it says! Do what it says! Oh, notice, that's the only color they go. Wow, Hum3 Watcher. You complain when we don't play Heroes 3. You complain when we play Heroes 3. Some people just can't ever be happy. That's it, end our turn. Week 1, Day 5. Notice how the movement path from the previous turn has stayed, but has now turned green to indicate movement that can be completed this turn. Among the buttons on the right-sided of... that's another typo. On the right-sided of the screen is a Move Hero button. Click on this to have your knight complete any movement left over from last turn. Then continue west and north and proceed to the subterranean gate. Oh my god. You have traveled clear under the ocean. But this isn't a vacation spot. This is the home of the demons and devils of the Infernos. It's a good thing that there is a road here. Lava terrain causes a movement penalty for any heroes or creatures that are not native to the Infernos. Other poor terrains you will encounter include rough, desert, swamp, and snow. To the southwest is a war machine factory. It behaves just like the various blacksmiths that can be found in towns, but with one exception. You can purchase all war machines. For now, go to the war machine factory and purchase a ballista. You're doing well, but with another day and an end, it's time to end your turn. Yep, this day is at its end. Week 1, day 6. I'm glad we built that other hero, by the way. I don't know what else we would do here. Move your knight along the road to the star axis structure. As you can see, a visit to the star axis increases your power skill by +1. Just like objects that increase your luck or morale, there are sites to visit that will increase your primary stats or teach you new skills as if your hero had gained a level. These effects are permanent. As a general rule, any number of heroes may visit a single site, but heroes may only gain the benefit of the site once. For shame, the typos. +1 spell power, they were right. Further down the road is an Inferno town. The presence of a citadel means that the town has at least minimal fortifications, so it's a good thing you stopped at that war machine factory. Move toward the town, where you will be joined by several archangels. Then launch your attack on the town by marching your hero up to the front entrance. Instead of a horse icon, the mouse cursor will show you that you are about to enter combat by turning into a sword icon. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Above you looms a dreaded Inferno town. The presence of a citadel means the town has at least basic defenses, so it's a good thing you stopped at that war machine factory. Anyway, just to make sure you have no trouble with this fight, a few archangels have agreed to assist you. Good luck! And they've just copied that from the guide. 5 archangels. Hey Dick Dixon, welcome back. Oh, sorry. It's not the God Guide, it's their guide. They wrote both. Siege combat screen. The enemy units in this combat are significantly stronger, but should be no problem for you. Since the enemy is inside their castle, you need to knock down the walls with your catapult, shoot over the walls with your archers or ballista, or fly over the walls with your archangels or griffins. Once your catapult breaches a wall, or when an enemy unit comes out of the castle gate, your foot soldiers can get involved in combat. Your hero can cast a spell once each round, until he has spent all of his spell points. To cast a spell, click the Cast Spell button at the bottom of the screen. The spell book will open, allowing you to choose a spell, then choose a target. Some spells are beneficial and may be cast on your own units. Others are harmful and should be cast on the enemy. Right-click on any spell to view its description. Fight the combat. Should you lose, simply load your autosave, end your turn, and try again. See? See? Hey, Tenjoni. Can you imagine losing this? I honestly can't see how this one is going to work. I'm stunned they even said you could lose this, and there's still no combat theme, by the way. We lost an Archangel. I did it! Hey, who's counting morale? Yeah, I like how they said this was a citadel, and there's no citadel. I'd just like to point out that the combat theme did not apply. Wow! That was some combat, and Lord Hart may have gained enough experience for 2 levels. Choose what you want, then march into your newly acquired town. Water magic, it's OP. We don't need to be wise, we just got water magic. I'd count morale, but I'm gonna pass out. And that's what I was gonna say, no one was counting morale. For shame. For shame. You're all here and none of you counted it. This is the Inferno town screen. Despite its different appearance, building and recruiting is handled exactly the same. Click on the town hall on the hill on the left side of the screen and build the birthing pools. The birthing pools are one of many horde structures that can be built in Heroes 3. Each town type has 1 or 2 horde structures, which when built, increase the weekly production of the creature generator they are built for. Similar to the horde structures are resource silos. Resource silos are added to an existing marketplace and produce additional resources for your kingdom the same way a mine does. Switch to your castle town by clicking on the town birthing pools. You gotta build it. We need more Ritos. Switch to your castle town by clicking on the town portrait button on the bottom right of the screen. This works in the same fashion as the town portrait buttons on the adventure screen. Click on the town hall and buy a city hall! Notice how the town hall building has now been upgraded to the city hall. In Heroes 2, you needed to build a castle to increase your town's income. But in Heroes 3, town income is dependent upon its hall. Upgrading the town hall to a city hall doubles your town's income. Later, you can build the city hall into a capital, which will double your town's income again. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Boom! Even in the tutorial, you capital rush. Word structures. Exit the town screen and end your turn. Yeah, it was a full turn. Week 1, Day 7. Starting out from your Inferno town, send your knight northeast along the road until he reaches the shipyard. Not all towns in Heroes 3 can build shipyards, so in many cases you will need to seek out one on the adventure map. Shipyards are flaggable structures, allowing you to build boats without actually sending a hero there. Visit the shipyard, it will flag to your color, and purchase a boat. Then move your knight onto the boat. Notice how the cursor changes to a boat icon to indicate that you will be boarding the boat. Boarding, or leaving a boat, uses any remaining movement points your hero may have for that day. Oh, I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! Oof, but we used all our movement points. I mean, that's the most we've used yet. Go back to the Inferno town screen and use the town hall to build brimstone storm clouds. Every town has at least one special structure that it can build. These structures typically add morale or luck to garrison heroes, or stats, or skills to visiting heroes. Right-clicking on any building will display specific information about it and any bonuses it provides. Having done that, end your turn. Thank goodness. Brimstone storm clouds. What would I have done without these? Are we doing the Capital's Rush? Apparently not. I mean, they didn't let us. Week 2, Day 1. With the start of a new week, all creature dwellings in towns and on the adventure map repopulate. Since Lord Hart is already on a boat, it would take too long for him to come back to the Inferno town for troops. You'll have to hire another hero to bring them to him. Go into the Inferno town screen, then use the town hall to build a tavern. Enter the tavern and recruit a heretic hero. When the hero appears in the town screen, recruit any familiars that are available and move them into the heretic's army, then exit the town screen. What if there's no heretic in our tavern? Oh my god, there is! Aiden! How did they know? How did they know? Whoops. That was just crazy. Next level by the AI. The heretic should already be selected. Move him to the ship. The cursor will change to 2 arrows pointing opposite directions, indicating that heroes will trade. Details on the trade screen can be found in the manual, page 32. But all you need to concern yourself now is moving the imps from the heretic's army, on the left, into Lord Heart's army, on the right. Troops and items are moved the same way as in the town screen. Click on the imps, then click on an empty spot in Lord Heart's army. When you're done, exit the screen. I thought we were moving familiars! It's crazy, it has us pick up the familiars but wants us to move the imps! Who would have thunk it? The developers want you to mix 8 demons with archangels. I know, right? Hey, Nagaprince, welcome to the stream. I agree. Lord Hart is clearly a trustworthy individual. That's why he is being given the army. Use the next hero button to select your knight. Boat movement is treated exactly like land movement. Excuse me. The cursor will change when placed over any object you can visit at sea, and will change to a boat anchor over any piece of land where your hero could leave the boat. Sail the boat east to the grassy island, then land anywhere along the shore. Since getting off the boat, use the remainder of your knight's movement and the turn. Oh my god. It's a person. Week 2, Day 2. There is one more battle you must fight, and that is against an enemy hero! Just up ahead is Charna, a death knight of the dark necropolis cities. She's a little far from home, and has a small army with her, but you should be able to defeat her with little effort. Conduct combat, then continue here. Conduct combat! Conduct combat! Conduct combat! Conduct combat! Conduct combat! Combat! Conduct! Yeah! There's still no combat music! Expert Estates. Boom. Easy money. Having dealt with Charna, you can now visit what she was guarding. An obelisk. Whenever you visit an obelisk, you will be taken to the puzzle screen. Pieces of the puzzle will be revealed each time you visit a new obelisk. The area shown in the puzzle shows you the location of the Grail, an item you should always seek out anytime you play, as it will give you a significant advantage towards your enemies. Since there is only one obelisk on this map, the entire puzzle has been revealed. Do you recognize the location marked by the X on the map? You should! It's right near your starting castle town! Exit the puzzle screen and go take a look. Oh my god! It's between the stumps! Oh my goodness! Craziness! Who would have thought it? Who would have thought? It's right there! It's like I can still see the X. Select your cleric hero and move him so that he is standing between the 2 large tree stumps southeast of the castle town. This is the location where you will dig to see if the Grail is actually here. Sometimes the map indicating the location of the Grail is not entirely accurate. Some of the land's features may have changed in the years since the Grail was hidden and its map was made. Ha! That's bullshit. That's just bad coding. Mom, get the camera. We're gonna get the Grail. Always go for Grail, yeah, man. This tutorial subverted expectations with the Grail. Since digging for the Grail is a full day's work, your hero will have to spend the night here and dig in the morning. Okay. So, cleric hero between the 2 stumps. End turn. Select your cleric hero. Press the D key to dig for the Grail. This is a big moment, guys. We're gonna give the game the D. Okay. I'm ready. I really want to dig. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Congratulations! You'll want to take this back to town, but since you spent the whole day digging, you'll need to spend the night here again. End the turn. Congratulations! After spending many hours digging here, your hero has uncovered the Grail. Love it when how the game just assumed you would buy Ryan. I know, right? We found it! Oh my god! I know. Carry the Grail to the city of your choice, and the populace there will build a fantastic structure, which will provide a tremendous advantage to the city's owner. Wait down the turn. Week 2, Day 4. Select your cleric hero, and move him back to your castle town. Click on the city hall. You will be asked if you wish this town to become the permanent home of the Grail. Say yes. There is only one Grail in any game, which means that only one city will gain the benefit of the Grail during any game. That's lies. I've seen multiple cities get the Grail before. Additionally, a Grail structure is a permanent feature, so don't lose the town to your enemies or they will gain the benefits of ownership for themselves. By building the Colossus, you have won the game. Oh, no, we gotta build it. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Congratulations, you have constructed a permanent home for the Grail and can claim victory. By building the statue of Stannis, you have won the game. When you exit the town screen, you will be shown your score, but for now, right-click on the Colossus to view its benefits. As you can see, successfully finding the Grail and bringing it to one of your cities is worth all the time and effort. Not only does it greatly boost your income and creature growth, but each town gets a unique bonus just for being known as the home of the Grail. Congratulations, you have completed the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 tutorial. You may wish to read more of the game manual, or you may wish to just jump right in and play either a single scenario or begin the campaign for the Shadow of Death. Good luck! It's time. It's time. We did it! Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. We gotta play all the themes, right? Number 11. King Stannis. Tutorial. 11 days. 177 score. Fire Elemental rating.